Good morning, you guys. Yes, good morning. It is the morning. I just woke up not too long ago. Well, actually, I woke up several hours ago. But I did just take a shower. Here is my fresh face. You guys have been requesting a chit chat get ready with me. So I'm about to go get my passport photo. So I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking to you guys, giving you guys a quick little update on my life, shall we? So obviously, I'm going out of the country for the first time ever. Yay! I'm so excited, you guys, and I'm just feeling great that I'm being a responsible adult. I just feel like at this point in time in my life, it's kind of like past due. I should have been got my passport, but I never had a reason. Hold on. Okay, my everyday brow color is Cold Brew by NYX. It is a lip liner. It's not a eyebrow pencil. But yeah, you guys, so I kind of have to do this pretty fast because I have to be there in like an hour. The post office isn't far from me, but I just want to give myself enough time. But you guys, I'm really excited. I already booked my plane ticket and everything. We already booked the house. I said we because I am going with someone. I'm actually going with several people. Who am I kidding? Talking about someone. I'm going with a bunch of people. And don't worry, we are all going to make sure that we are safe. I'm not going to talk too much about where I'm going right now just because it's a couple of months from now, but you guys know you need to get your passport before you fly out of the country. But anytime that you travel, it's always best to make sure that you book everything in advance. So whether it be where you're gonna stay or your plane tickets, the sooner you get them, the better. Obviously, the prices go up the closer you get to the date. I did use the Hopper app to book this flight, which I do highly recommend doing. This is not sponsored by Hopper, but they do give you a discount on your plane ticket. And it's just like really cool. They give you a discount on a lot of different things. So if you don't use the Hopper app, definitely check it out. So you guys, it just honestly feels so good. Oh shit, I can't talk and do this, hold on. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something because honestly, you guys, I just be dealing with shit. I mean, I know you guys know that I'm like, I hardly ever post and things like that. I'm really trying to break out of it. I'm trying to break out of just like my own mental blocks, because really it's a mental block. Anytime you like tell yourself you can't do something, it's a mental block in my opinion, because everything starts in the mind. You know, wealth is of the mind, health is of the mind and the body, of course, but you have to think healthy first to make healthy actions so that your body can actually physically be healthy. First off, I am going to be doing a skincare routine very soon. I'm excited. This company actually reached out to me to review this detox mask. I do want to just wait at least 7 days before I come back and tell you guys about it, because yeah, I can use the mask and I can say, oh, the mask is great the first time that I use it, but I feel like you need to use it for at least a week. You're only supposed to like use face masks 2 to 3 times a week. As far as like a detox mask, honestly, I feel like those can be used twice a week. It honestly just depends on your skin, but you really don't want to use a face mask more than 3 times a week. So if you're using face mask on a daily basis as a skincare routine, what are you doing?
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Okay, so I officially have 1 hour to get the hell out of here. It shouldn't take long. Like, my eyebrows honestly is the thing that takes the longest. But anyway, speaking of sponsorships, even though we kind of skipped over that and just came back to it because I'm random like that. But basically, I've been getting so many amazing opportunities, and I feel like it's just crazy how I've really just been able to attract these opportunities into my life. And it's just like everything that I need is supplied to me in abundance. You know, anytime that I think about something that I need, I get an email from a company about it. You know what I mean? It's so freaking crazy. Since I am going out of the country, I want to know, have any of you guys flown out of the country? If so, let me know down in the comment section down below where you have flown and tell me all about your experience. Is it somewhere I might want to travel? You know what I mean? Like, because I just want to know. I think it's so important to not only explore the world, but to explore just new things in general. Like, there's so many amazing dope places that are like right up under your nose that you never experience. I've definitely been like exploring my city a lot more because like I lived in LA. If you guys don't know this about me, I was born and raised in LA, and it's like when you live somewhere you feel like you've seen everything. You get what I mean? Like there's nothing that's really new to you. But LA is changing every single day. They're building new stuff all the time. There's so many new things to get into. So I've been just kind of like trying to challenge myself to try new places, try new food, like stop going to the same places all the time and just explore. Like you can always do like a cute little staycation, as they say it. Because I know some people, they don't feel comfortable traveling internationally yet, and I completely get that. So for those of you people who feel that way, that's why I'm saying you guys can have like a little staycation in your area, or it could just be like the next city over. You don't even have to go like that far. There's just so many dope things in this world to experience. We have to take advantage of every single day that we're blessed with. We all feel like, oh, we're just gonna get old. Everybody doesn't get old, people. So I just want to make sure that right now you take advantage of what you have. Like, I'm all about working with what I have where I'm at. Like, and speaking of that, working with where I'm at, you guys, queen of transitions, holla at your girl. I'm really not that great at it. But anyways, I have been working on my brand, you guys, and I'm so excited about just like all the new things that I've been working on. Like, as you guys can see, I have hot combs, I have a crimping iron that's also available, headbands, I have spray bottles, different hair accessories, like whatever you need, I got it. And I've just been working on that. If I'm not confident in it, I don't want to put it out there. But everything is falling into place. I love all of the branding that I've done. I'm definitely going to be doing a video on that. If you guys don't know this, last year I had an incident where basically my laptop exploded. Literally, my laptop exploded. And I lost everything on my laptop, and around this time I was working on my brand, and I had like my logo in there, I had my lash labels in there, I had everything in my laptop. Obviously that's how I made my money, that's how I was editing my YouTube videos. Until this day I still don't have a laptop. I do edit all of my videos off of my phone. If you guys did not know that, every single video that you guys have watched has been edited on my phone. Yes, I film on a DSLR camera, but these cameras have Wi-Fi, so basically I transfer the footage from this camera to my phone via Bluetooth. But yeah, so that's how I'm able to do all of that. But it just takes resilience, you guys. Like, you just have to keep pushing forward. A lot of times, you know, we're just like discouraged from doing things because we come across obstacles. But at the end of the day, life is nothing but an obstacle course, girl. Look at it that way. Life is nothing but an obstacle course. This video is literally all over the place. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But the point was that I made something happen out of nothing. Like, you know, I really could have got discouraged and just been like, to hell with it. But basically, I went over that story. So if you haven't seen that video and you don't really know what happened, I will leave it down below. But basically, after losing everything, I was able to gain it all back. I took one little baby logo that I made, and I've been able to make poly mailers, hang tags, labels for my lashes. I have so much stuff. I can't wait to do the branding video and show you guys like all the stuff that I have for my company. I'm still like debating if I want to tell people exactly where I got the things from or not, because I feel like, you know, the game ain't free. You know, we can't give away too much free game. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is kind of like my random moments of like being absent. I'm a Virgo, so Virgos are kind of naturally just like, I don't know, we're like to ourselves. We're not, I don't know, people would say I'm secretive, but honestly I just like stay to myself. I mind my business, and I don't really like everybody in my business. I find comfort in being alone. Like, I'm definitely a homebody. Even though, you know, some people probably think I have like a big personality, I'm actually a really shy person, like if I don't know you like that. But I feel like most people are, and for the most part I'm like an introvert, and I just stay to myself. You know, I'm just pretty much about my money, and that's that on that. A lot of times, you know, I just don't really feel like posting, And that's just really what it is. I could sit here and give you a million excuses, or I can just keep it real. I don't always want to post. I don't want everybody in my business all the time. I just feel like I don't really like people knowing too much about me. I'm more of like, you're gonna know what I want you to know when I want you to know it. If I don't want you to know something, you just won't know it. Like, even recently, like me posting my boyfriend in my vlogs, and like, it's like when you put stuff out there, you give people the opportunity to comment on it or have something to say about it. And you know, I just rather keep my business to myself. You know, like somebody was like talking shit. Oh, you know, how are you moving in with your boyfriend and you just met him? How do you know we just got together? Because this is your first time seeing him because I posted him on my YouTube channel 2 months ago. Just because I posted him 2 months ago don't mean I met the nigga 2 months ago. Like, it be, you know what I mean? It be stuff like that. So I just be like, you know.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that. Anywho,
Beyonce is a Virgo. Do you see how often Beyonce posts on Instagram? She pops the hell up when she wants to. If she wants to drop an album, she'll randomly drop that on you. You know what I mean? She doesn't really make announcements. She makes moves. And because of my profession, I like to just keep it strictly to what it is, you know, just like hair videos. But I be wanting to, you know, open it up and show you guys different parts of my life and let y'all see what I got going on. And I'm really glad that you guys enjoy my vlog. I really enjoy filming the vlogs. And you guys, for the most part, are very positive. And, you know, I understand I'm not always going to get positive comments. And I actually didn't even get mad about that comment. I just deleted it and went on about my day. But my point of bringing that up was that's just part of the reason why I just don't really post on social media like that, because I don't want everybody in my business. There was like a time where I posted that I was somewhere, and then somebody's telling me like, oh, I'm here and I'm there. Like, that's the type of weird stuff I'm talking about. Like, that's why I don't post where I'm at when I'm at, because I don't need nobody talking about, oh, I'm right here. Hell no, I'm finna get the hell on. Like, you know, everybody that follow you is not your friend. Everybody that follow you don't necessarily like you like that. And some people like you too damn much. Shit, you see what happened to a lot of celebrities. Not saying that I'm a celebrity, but people are crazy out here. Like, I have to do that for my own protection. I have to do that for my family safety. You know, I can't just be giving up too much information. Like, perfect example. So a lot of you guys, I'm pretty sure, follow this girl on YouTube. Her name is Glamazante. And I watched one of her videos recently, and she was telling a story time about basically how she was at her homegirl house. She spent the night over there, and then when she woke up in the morning, she go to her car and some people had came, busted out the windows in her car and slashed her tires. Now, luckily for her, her homegirl had one of them like Ring doorbell cameras, you know, the ones that like record, you know, everything. So basically, she had footage. She had actual footage of these. It was like 3 people, I believe. They were in hoodies. They literally walked up. It was at nighttime. They walked up to her car and they slashed the tires, busted out the windows, and then walked away. It wasn't like they did that and then stole something. Like, they did that intentionally to damage her car, which I think is crazy. Then she had a separate incident where somebody had, so basically somebody followed her to her friend's house. That was a point that I wanted to make. Somebody followed her car because they knew what kind of car she drives. Followed her car to her friend's house and did that. And then she had another incident where somebody popped up at her house and literally knocked on her apartment door. And another incident happened recently where she thought that somebody was on her roof, and then she called the police and they were like, they had helicopters over, but this time luckily nobody was actually on her roof. But now obviously she's all like paranoid and shit because people take it too far. Like, you know, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with people being too open on social media. And granted, you know, I could definitely be a little bit more open, but these are some of the reasons why I've like decided to draw back a little bit. You know, and this isn't the first time that Glamazante has had somebody pop up at her house. She had somebody else do that at her old apartment a couple of years back, and that's just like a really scary thought. And I just feel like people show so much. And even like me doing that apartment tour, like, I did that apartment tour, but I would never actually show you guys the apartment tour for an apartment that I'm actually going to move into, because a lot of homes that You know, a lot of times when people look for apartments, what do? We all go to the same websites. We go to apartments.com, Zillow, Trulia, or something like that. That's how people find their apartments. So a lot of stuff, people can be watching your video and they can recognize an apartment building that you were looking at because, oh, I live in that area. I know exactly what building that is because I know the layout. A lot of these homes are staged, and they're staged the same way so people can know what apartment building you stay in based off of that, you know. So I just think it's, you know, best to not show too much, you know. Even like doing an apartment tour, like you just showing the layout of your apartment. Like there's so many different ways that people can find out information about you. You know, sometimes people even find out who you're dating based off of a tattoo that they have, a shirt that they were fucking wearing, a watch that they're wearing or something. Like there's so many different things. So it's just best to, you know, have your privacy. Like, and I'm glad that a lot of you guys, you know, enjoy my boyfriend in the vlogs and you guys like his personality, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm gonna make a couple channel or that he's gonna be in all of my vlogs or that you guys can expect to see him, because especially after that last comment in my last vlog, like people speaking up on my relationship, like I'm not with that. I'm not finna be none of these other YouTubers that be having everybody in their business, because at the end of the day, I've been in several relationships since I've had a YouTube channel. This is just the first one that I've really been like showing on my YouTube channel like that, but I've been in other relationships, you know what I mean? I just keep my shit to myself. I don't really, you know, show too much. I don't talk too much about that. Don't give people any ammo to piss you off. But like I said, I'm glad that you guys like my boyfriend and you guys like him for me and all that shit, but I'm not gonna be having him in videos. I'm not gonna be posting him in other vlogs like that. I'm gonna actually kind of pull back from that because I don't want everybody in my relationship. My relationship is my relationship. So, and that's just that on that. But yeah, I'm gonna look so cute in my little passport photo. I just feel like you just gotta pick and choose what you want to share to the world. So another thing that I wanted to discuss is that I want to challenge myself to like get out of my shell. And I feel like a lot of us are stuck in a shell. Like there are some really freaking amazing dope people out there that have so much creativity, so many great ideas for the world, and it's just like a lot of us will never know who they are because they're stuck in that shell and they'll never come out of it. But let's not be those people, you know what I mean? Let's definitely be the ones that get out there and go get it. And this year, I really want to like network a lot more. And I know that's kind of weird to say because we are, as Carlos Miller would say, a panoramic. Yeah, we are in a panoramic. But basically, you know, I do want to work with, you know, people and start collaborating more and just work with more people. And it's like, because I'm a YouTuber and I stay in LA, like, girl, I should definitely be working with more people. Like, just in general, there's so many opportunities, so many young bosses that are out here. Like, I definitely want to link. If you have a small business in LA, you know, maybe even do like some modeling for like, you know, some smaller businesses, you know, helping them take pictures for that. But you know, it's just all type of stuff. I just want to work. That's all I want to do is work. Because at the end of the day, like, y'all don't realize I make sacrifices for the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I'm working hard because I want to have more. Like, a lot of people are just satisfied with living a mediocre ass life, and I want more. Like, people look at like nice things and think like, oh, I'll never have that, or we'll never have that in this lifetime, or we'll like, I've had people actually say that, like, oh, I like that, but I don't think I'll ever live there in this lifetime. Like, why would you say that? You don't think so? Why? Because you're not gonna try? Because you don't want to do what it takes? You don't want to challenge yourself to get something that amazing? Like, when I see something that I want and it looks like, oh, it's unattainable, like, let me tell you what I do. Like them apartments that we seen downtown, perfect example. Like when me and my boyfriend was down there, we were definitely talking like, you know, dang, it would be nice to live down here. These apartments down here are so nice or whatever. Honestly, I feel like right now downtown LA is expensive, but I still feel like it's doable. But when we were having a discussion when we were down there, we were basically like breaking down the price. Like that's how I do stuff. When I see something, I don't look at it, you know, I don't look at the staircase. You know, you got to take one step at a time, right? The rent is $3,000 something, then that's like 15 something a piece plus bills or whatever. And then I break that down by the week. So that's how I be doing stuff. So when you break it down like that, you be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's more affordable. But when you think about it like, dang, it's $3,000. How we gonna live there? We would never live there. Like, okay, you didn't even try to figure it out. I never tell myself that I can't have something, because everything that I want, I go get it, period. Like there's nothing that I have wanted that I couldn't have. And it's because I have that mindset. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like anything that you want, you have to have the right mindset. That's why Pharrell says wealth is of the mind, not the pocket. Because at the end of the day, me and you could have the same amount of money, but at the end of the week, who's gonna have more? At the end of the week, who invested theirs and who spent it all? Or who just saved it all? You know what I mean? Like, and just saving your money ain't good either. You need to make your money put in some work. A lot of people just have their money sitting. You got it sitting, and what is it doing? Just sitting there? But that's why I say wealth is of the mind, because if you have a broke state of mind, you're gonna have broke thoughts. You're gonna have broke thoughts, which lead to broke actions. And then you're gonna hang around broke people. That's why I was saying, like, I wanna network with people. I wanna work with people that think like me, that, you know what I'm saying, have the same ambition, that wanna work, you know what I mean, that's striving towards something. In a couple of years, if I want to, I wanna be able to live downtown. And I'm not saying that I can't do that right now, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, never in my life, I don't care what city you live in, I don't care if you live in Atlanta, if you live in Texas, Miami, I don't see myself spending $3,000 on a apartment. I just don't see me doing that. LA is expensive as it is. Like, nigga, you want me to spend what on what? When I know I can go down here, ease on down the road, and I could get me a house for $3,000. I could pay mortgage $3,000 than to get an apartment. Like I said, my priorities is different. Like, I think different. If I'm spending $3,000 a month, I bet you got a big ass house and I got several bedrooms. And I want to be able to customize my house how I want it. But anyways, though, I'm almost finished doing my makeup for my passport photo, you guys. I still have to do my hair. Oh shit, I gotta go. I got like 20 minutes. I still have to do my hair, like recurl it or whatever. I covered a lot of topics today. I'm very random, but a lot of y'all say y'all like when I talk, so. And a lot of times when I be doing these videos and I be telling y'all stuff that y'all should do, I really be talking to myself. Like, it be stuff that I really need to do. But yeah, y'all, so this is gonna be just an amazing year. And that was the other thing I was trying to like just talk to myself about, because sometimes I be feeling like when I start a new habit, I need to do it like at the beginning of the month or whatever. But it's like, you ain't got to do it on the 1st. You can do it today. You know, sometimes you be like, all right, I'm going to start that workout next week, or I'm going to do this on the 1st. Stop giving yourself them little pushback dates. Like, just get it done. The moment that you think about it, the next day, if you don't want to do it that day, the next day you should start it. Like, just go for it instead of waiting. Because I feel like the longer you procrastinate, the less likely you are to do it, the less likely you are to, you know, follow through. So while it's heavy on your heart, get her done. So now I just gotta put some lashes on and spray this face down, honey. If you don't have this Charlotte Tilbury spray, I don't know what you're doing with your makeup. And she's expensive, girl. She ain't cheap. Boom, bada bam. Look at me now. I'm looking like a bad bitch. How you look me now? Damn. So these lashes are from my lash line, and I do officially have all the names, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, these lashes are from my lash line. So these lashes are more so like a natural lash. They're not very extreme, which I like. I'm definitely going to be doing several different makeup tutorials that will feature my different lashes. And I don't know, you guys, like, I'm just really excited to just like work and just like do some fun shit on my channel and just like get back to being myself, because I can say that I haven't really been myself. Like, you know, that's another reason why I wasn't posting, because I just wasn't really feeling like myself. I get into these modes, like, we all go through that shit though, but I just get into these molds sometimes where I just be feeling like shit. So you see, very natural lash, nothing too dramatic. Perfect for a passport photo because we don't want to look too different. See, the perfect natural lashes. They're not too crazy. Like I said, they're perfect for the everyday person. And this is my finished passport makeup look. I still have to like get this makeup off my lips though. I gotta leave in a few minutes, so that was perfect timing. Had just enough time to do my makeup, film this quick little get ready with me with y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I know it's not nothing like crazy. My hair was already done. I literally just did my makeup and talked a little shit with y'all. And this is the hair that I did. I literally did my hair last night and I curled my hair. This is a wig from Diva's Wig. This video is not sponsored, but yeah, and this is what it looked like the next morning. This is my hair. I haven't touched anything, done anything different. I love the lace on this wig. It is amazing. And yeah, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my cute little passport photo so I can go fly international, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. So you guys, before I went to my post office appointment, because you do have to make an appointment to get your passport, I had to go to CVS to go get my passport photos taken. So it cost me $15 to get these 2 photos from CVS. And my passport was $206 altogether for the booklet and the expedited shipping. And now I'm waiting for them to come take my photo. I went up to the post office to take a picture, but they said they don't do it anymore because of the vid. So I think this the guy coming now. You're my photographer for today?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to take a...
There has to be a neutral facial expression. You're no smiling.
Oh, Lord. Okay, can I do a smirk?
Yeah, we'll take one with a smirk and then the other one just plain. So we'll see if it takes it, it takes it.
Okay.
We'll do the other one.
I look like I'm mad. I don't like that.
So now he's uploading my pictures to this little system here, and you guys, the photo that I was smiling in really didn't work, so we had to take them like 4 more times, and finally I got my passport photo, but I'm not really a fan of it, honestly.
Okay.
So now he's just printing them out. But yeah, basically you upload the pictures into this little thing and it verifies whether or not you're smiling and whether or not the picture is okay for the passport. So you really can't smile in your passport photo, which I think is so lame, and it just is what it is. But here is the finished results, you guys. These are the photos that I got. So like I said, it cost me $15 for these 2 photos, and they only used 1 for the application. So I don't understand why they have you get 2 photos made, but it is what it is. And it does have to be a color photo 2x2.